Fewer abandoned carts when you offer more ways to pay. See how PayPal can help you grow.
Bipolar 1, I got help to push back.
I got help to push back.
But now that we know what the reef's inhabitants looks like we can finally. But now that we know what the reef's inhabitants looks like, we can finally see what the creatures look like. The Harris may be the first as they're perfectly evolved, but with their squishy bodies, they may just forge. You can hear me now. That's good. Oh God! Ew. Okay, so you can hear me now. It unplugged, I guess. Anyways, now we can finally see what. Now we can finally. Now that the now that the base of the benthic reefs are done, we can finally see our first creature. The first creature to colonize this place. The first creatures to enter this to enter no will with to enter this place will with be no doubt will with no doubt be guess it. I just want you to guess it. God dang it. No, not you. Not you. Not you. That no. But are you serious? Oh, okay. I found them. The first creatures that enter here will be with no doubt the rover forms. Like they're predators. So they can't eat anything that's even there. Sorry for the screech. Will be the dingio form. Dingio form may eat on the many different may they may eat on may not be too small to feed on the serpoying, but they may be in the size range to be able to eat decazoa. To be able to eat decazoa, zoa, and benthozoa. They may undergo some adaptations to eat these two things. First, they can get as big as they want. as they want, but they may not get too big because they still may have to maneuver around the place. These creatures are massive. These creatures have have size on their sides on their side. As if any predator even as if any predator that from the pelagic environment tries to come and hunt them, they'll they'll probably they'll probably think twice when they get closer and see how big these things are. Now another form. Oh, we'll call these things megaforms. Megaforms may not be the only creatures to evolve from the dagaforms. I think that's what they're called. Entering a new canvas, a new creature, another form may evolve. These creatures may be some interesting little fellas. They may become they may become they they may make all they may make all of their legs into grappling structures. So four used for grappling structures, holding on. This adaptation will be useful for holding on to food while eating it, and also with their paddle like appearance, this may also give them an ability to swim. Now they may only swim across the bend. They may have to swim across an extremely dense environment, but but that won't be that won't be much of a problem as seireis don't have bones. Only the only the only only the pterodactyls have bones. They also become small, super small. Oh, no, so I'm gonna introduce you into a period. So, periods, like Cretaceous period, for example, it's a time in Earth. I'm gonna make a period. So I'm gonna give seireis a specific period, which is right now. The per we are currently in. We are currently looking at the venteon period. The venteon is an interesting place to look at so far, if you've noticed. A second, I gotta do something. Oh no, so as a quick recap for right now. We're we're at the we're actually at the 2 billion mark. We're actually at the 2 million. We're actually at the 9 million year mark. So we're 9 million years in the history. Look at these creatures. Wantiforms. Now we may. Now it's time for the ram for the. Now it's finally time. Finally time for the pterodactyls to arrive. Wait, what? Why can't I? For some reason, I can't hear the music properly. I don't know why. Cause desktop audio is like not working. Whatever. Anyways, it's finally time. Anyways, it's finally time for the pterodactyls to enter the pelagic environment. Now you might be asking what a slippery snake-like ones may be the perfect creatures to enter the environment. Now let's look for our options of this slippery guys. The xenograptids are simply too large. It's the same for the dorograptids. They're just simply too large. Nope, we're talking about a different one. Nope, I don't even know why I made you. Which leaves the only option, their closest, which is their closest relatives, the rangograptids. The rangograptids are pretty long and may become longer, losing all of their losing all of their unnecessary fins and becoming snake-like. They may evolve a more herbivorous diet. They may evolve a herbivorous diet, forgoing the original meat diet. As there's a lot of plants. Oh, and also they may actually eat the coral too. As they may retain some of their carnivorous diet. And also the coral is like a living being. Oh, okay, gotta cool down my nerves. The bottom portion may be serrated to eat. May be serrated. But the top part will be bumpy, as so they can eat many different forms of food. There may also be some bumpy parts down on the serrated part. They may keep their interesting assortment. They may keep their interesting looking fins, and And maybe even keep the weird looking neck fin. God dang it. What? Why can't I just... The weird looking neck fin. Their eyes. They may become smaller also so they can maneuver more easily. We'll call these creatures Tiphograptids. The final reef creature we'll be covering today. I know that was short when it comes to creatures, but that's how things work. I couldn't come up with many ideas for what can live in here. The pterographtids some species of pterographtids which we just covered may evolve may gain their carnivorous diet back. Well, some of them may keep their carnivorous diet. They may simply wait from above the coral and then dart towards them subduing them. It's a very interesting method to catch prey for sure. They also may keep the fins. And they may use their bright colors to attract mates, which we'll call these creatures the gore the gorograptids. And here's a human for size comparison. The gorograptids are these graptids will be basically the predators. Will be the predators of this place of the coral. And the next episode, so we will be covering in the next episode we will be covering the final episode of the ocean. This final episode, the final episode of the ocean will be covering the deep dark abyss. Before we moved to freshwater environments, and then the thing you've all been waiting for. Parzino out.